Would you shut up and just push the button already?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's the Wisey Translator on the Wise Guys Sports Show.
I'm forever unclean.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Wisey Translator. It is the best segment of the night because it's the last segment of the night. It is that time when James and I give each other names inside or outside of the sports world, and the first thing that pops into our brains is what we tell you. And it has finally happened. We have figured it out. Well, I didn't figure shit out. So Jim has finally figured it out. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the return of the Chronicle. Shut the fuck up. You are killing me.
Gotta make you think for that one for a second.
For those of you who don't understand, a group of crows is called a murder. You asshole. Oh, I saw one the other day on TikTok real quick. And the guy says, how do you tell a crow from a raven? And he goes, a black crow sounds like this. Hey, pretty thing, let me let you can a cuss. And he goes, and a black crow sounds like this. And it was fucking Ray Lewis. I thought that was great.
Can we not do that right now?
Thank you. I'm going for Cal Ripken's streak with that fucking thing coming to me for something stupid I say.
God, I hate you so much.
You do. So, James, as it is incumbent upon me to give you the first name in tonight's Wisey Translator, I'm going to go here to somebody we've spoken about a few shows ago, but I'm going to ask you what his thoughts are now. And that is now I can't play anywhere quarterback, Brendan Sorsby.
I apologize if this is going to land me a copyright strike, which I know YouTube has pretty strict rules about. And I also apologize for my hair as it's been sitting under this hat for the last 3 hours tonight. Oh, Canada.
Come play for the Argos, eh?
I mean, the Alouettes are coming off a Grey Cup.
Listen. Okay. Bigger Texas bust. Sorsby or Johnny?
Sorsby, because at that particular point, he never even got to the show.
Very true.
I mean,
very true.
He never even got the chance to play at Texas Tech. He shot himself in the foot. Basically, what we saw, we've talked at length about him, and then he decides 4 days after the judge's ruling comes down, basically reinstating his eligibility, he decides he's going to go into the NFL supplemental draft and declare, making the entire litigation completely pointless. And then the NFL, just in the last 48 hours, said, yeah, we're not going to hold a supplemental draft this year. You got to wait a year for this. And now his attorney's basically looking to actually, get the NFL to overturn that ruling, where that actually means he can't go play in college. He can't be an undrafted free agent now. I mean, conceivably, could he? That's the one thing I actually haven't heard about at this point, because he's already signed with an agent. He can't go back to school. No, even if he transfers, no one's going to take him. He's either going to end up going to play. He's going to have to actually look to Canada, or he's going to have to sit for a year. He's damaged goods. He's shot. This was the NFL sending a message.
Yeah, that's why I did the.
We shit the bed with some of these other guys in the past. We're making an example out of you. We tried to do what we could with Calvin Ridley with the gambling. We've seen the NBA break guys off permanently for this. We're going to stop this before it even becomes a thing. And as much crap as we give the NFL, they could not have gotten this one any more correct.
That's basically why I was given the finger there. Wasn't it you? That was I was representing Roger Goodell and the camera was representing Brendan Sorsby. I think this is the perfect answer for what he did. Not for nothing. Paul Hornung was a Notre Dame darling when the NFL was basically Notre Dame. The pipeline to the NFL was Notre Dame and a couple of other schools, and they suspended Hornung's ass for good. Same thing with Alex Karras. Alex Karras turned into Mungo and Webster's dad, but not everybody is Alex Karras.
Yeah, but let's also remember there was another side of Alex Karras that people really don't want to talk about.
That too. But no, this is the only thing I think the NFL could have done.
Michael,
there's anything else.
The Wisey Translator tonight, we actually very, very briefly mentioned the franchise that this gentleman plays for, and I wanted to get your thoughts on him as he's had himself a very, I don't want to say historic, but he is definitely a very bright spot in a very, very black cloud and abyss of a baseball team, and that is Colorado Rockies blossoming, very, very talented young on his way to becoming a superstar, Jake McCarthy.
How long before somebody sends Colorado more prospects to send him into either the Dodgers, the Yankees, or the Red Sox, the Mets? He's so good. So good. Look, their last really good guy was McMahon, who they shipped to the Yankees because they aren't going to ever be any good ever again. So I think he's amazing. I love watching the kid play when he plays the Mets.
That inside the park homer he hit the other night was definite. And then what? The 2 walk-off winners on back-to-back nights or something like that a week ago?
Yeah. And he started slow this year. He has picked it up over the last 6 weeks to a level that you're like, holy shit, this dude needs to be on my team because my team sucks.
I mean, he's hitting .296 with 5 home runs and 32 RBIs this year in 66 games. The Rockies are in last place right now, as a lot of people thought that they would, but this is not. I mean, the Rockies, yeah, they're 17 games under 500, but this time last year and the year before, they were like 30 games under 500. So this is definitely,
they
Colorado, were. I don't want to actually jump the gun and say like Colorado's going to end up being like, Pittsburgh getting close or Cincinnati for being in the doldrums or what the Athletics are doing, even though they've kind of come back down to earth from their red hot start leading out in that division. Who knows if they're going to be able to continue with this as they get closer to going into Vegas here in the next 2 years. But this is definitely, I got to admit, Mike, from what I've seen out of him in the last 3 weeks, it has piqued my interest because I used to be a Rockies fan. Back in the 90s, when they first kind of started up, that purple and black was just awesome. That's part of the reason why I want the LA Kings to go back to that color scheme, because that just looks so goddamn cool. Just like
it really does.
Kings, with them going back to that. But it's very interesting to see, especially after, McMahon and I can't think of his last name, Charlie.
It's not Charlie Blackmon. I know you're talking about. Do you know who plays third base for them?
It was Charlie Blackmon. Who was?
Do you know who plays third base for them?
Eric Karros' kid.
Eric Karros' kid.
Yeah, and then and the big mistake that they made with the Chris Bryant deal. This is hopefully something that the Rockies are kind of done trying to put asses in seats, and not trying to go the White Sox route of basically putting out a minor league team. They've got talent. They're hopefully going to be a lot more Athletics and a lot less White Sox.
Well, I mean, the White Sox suck for a few years, and now they're mathematically in first place in the Central. So
for now,
yeah,